Welcome, Scorpio, to my temple of consciousness. My name is Ava. You're going to be doing a tarot forecast for you for the month of April 2025. This is a spiritual tarot forecast, which includes an associated yoga pose and yoga mudra at the end. So welcome. Come in. I want to tell you that last night I got something in my eye, and I've been washing it out this morning, trying to get it, whatever it is, out. But it still feels like perhaps it's in there or something. And so if I keep doing this, you'll know why. This is an open cabin. That is, there's glass windows around, but above them are screens. And I live on the Big Island, off-grid, and the jungle surrounds me. Open space, nothing but Mother Nature. And so it may be a little dusty because I got it last night. One of the, I guess the drawbacks of living off-grid is that you have to constantly dust and sweep and particularly cleaning the windows. So I'm a little distracted, I'm sorry. I will try to stay on point. I have Scorpio rising, by the way. I'm Pisces with Scorpio rising, and these readings are very relevant to me, the Scorpio reading. So check to see if your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign is Scorpio, and this will be for the month of April. I'm finally in a place, physically and psychologically, where I can feel the angelic voices that are always speaking to us, but we're distracted. I've been through a whole series of crises, one after the other, just recently, until I arrived here to my sanctuary, to my new sanctuary. I lived in Sarasota, Florida for 15, 16 years, and in the same apartment, which was located on a beautiful canal. But even in that, what was a very private and lovely space, I could feel the proximity of the, and I call it the sort of chaotic swirling of energy around us within an urban environment. Always, you've got that right outside your door. I lived in Manhattan for many years too, and so I know the value of having a sanctuary away from the din of the beast, shall we call it. Here, I don't have to hide. I don't have to be wary of anything. It's a very beautiful feeling to have just nature as your ally and companion. And it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, too. Not stepping out your door and joining the flow of energy that is society. And so I guess I'm very grateful for being here, grateful for the purity of the air and of having, again, Mother Nature as my close companion. All right, so let's focus on April, and let me cut the cards. I have Scorpio rising, I told you. Scorpios are a very interesting sign. They possess a sort of intensity that can be directed straight to the highest principles and highest values. And they can manifest, consequently, great things. They can also sink to levels of there's no word to describe it, just the lower instincts. So Scorpios are they range from the scorpion to the eagle. These are symbols of Scorpios that have ascended, fly high like the eagle, or scorpions that sting you when they feel trapped. So it's a very, very powerful sign. And I'm grateful to partake in it as a rising sign. So let's see what is in store for us, scorpions, eagles. The sun. What a beautiful symbol. Look at that. The sun rises, and the child celebrates. The child has open arms. Children are symbols of innocence. He's on a white horse. Again, another symbol of innocence. Innocence that comes back. Sometimes in the darkness, when the sun hasn't risen yet, you can lose your innocence, overwhelmed by your challenges and by the apparent negativity around you, misfortune, or lack of feeling of being supported. But that now becomes a part of the past, like the night becomes a part of the past when the sun rises. So the sun has just risen, and your light, the light from within, shines out. This is public recognition of what a wonderful person you are, what a good person you are. Some of you may receive an award or some kind of public recognition for your work, for your talent, for your skills, for who you are and what you represent. So promotions, public appearances, a focused spotlight is on you somehow. You become sort of heliocentric. The sun, helios, centric, the solar system. This, in my opinion, imagined cosmos in which the planets are rotating around the sun. The sun is heliocentric. This is a heliocentric month. In other words, you become the center, the focus, the power that generates energy to others around you. So it's about sharing your talent, sharing your knowledge, sharing what you know, giving, and doing it from not with expectations of what comes back to you, but for the sheer joy of sharing. This is what the innocence is represented by the child with their arms extended. I'm giving. That's a beautiful mudra. I'm giving and I'm sharing, and I want you to receive without feeling obligated to return anything. This is a beautiful spiritual attitude. So you're radiant, scintillating, Scorpio. Not that you aren't always, but there's an extra unknown that will magnetize others to you, like the supposed sun at the center of the universe or center of our solar system, holding all the planets in a circular movement around it through what they call gravity, gravitas. And you have a lot of gravitas. So you are spinning others around you. So they offer their help, their admiration, and their loyalty. The planets are loyal in this system. They always do the same thing. And the stars above are also very loyal, and the angels around you are very loyal to you. They want you to succeed, to enjoy the repercussions of your patience. You've been very patient, and the angels are saying, thank you for your patience. Now they've aligned events, potential events, like pieces to a puzzle. And everything is in place so that the entire thing will make sense to you. And you'll grasp, sort of like lightning epiphanies about what's going on, how this sort of magically falls into place for you. So appreciate that and be ready for it. And don't, skepticism, lack of faith is a huge barrier to manifesting the highest possible future for you. So get out of your way and just let the energy come into you, and then express it out like the sun. Just radiate it out without calculation or expectation. Just radiate your energy out. And you'll see that this month is going to be magical. So let's move on to the position of, let me turn that card back over, the specific challenge of the month. Another major arcana card. It is the Wheel of Fortune, opportunities. This is heralding changes that will help you to make a real difference in your life. You realize that everything is now prepared, ready, just as the sun was predicting, that there's a sort of a pattern now in place where you can move towards your dream, your goal, with a sort of added energy of manifestation. So everything starts to happen quickly. You've got to be on your feet and respond to the opportunities that come. And again, it's because you're radiating unconditionally. And now, the angels, as I said, have prepared things, and you realize that you must be responsive, properly responsive to these opportunities. The wheel is a symbol of your consciousness. It's a beautiful symbol of your consciousness. You're at the center, the witness. You, the witness, that's all you are, is a witness. Everything else is coming towards you through your senses. And your response to the events it's a two-way exchange of energy. The energy comes in and the energy of you goes out. How you feel, how you think, how you believe in the moment determines the alchemy of manifestation. You create your reality. Stay calm at the center so that you can deliver the proper response to the events that will be accelerating. That's the challenge. And of course, you'll feel the hand of destiny in the arrangement of events and your participation in them. It will feel as if the hand of God is directing the show, which he always is. All right, so in the position of the unexpected, the Two of Cups, negotiation, resolution of problems, resolution of conflict, making pledges, promises, finding love, sharing love. This is the minor love card, minor arcana love card. Some find their soulmate. Some find love as a part of the puzzle pieces coming together. One of those puzzle pieces may be a relationship that deepens, that has significance on a soul level for you. Maybe you meet someone. This doesn't have to be romantic, although it's primarily saying it is romantic, but it could be friendship, a deepening of a friendship, a resolution of a conflict in a friendship or in a love relationship. This is contracts on a wider world level, contracts that are beneficial to both parties. A very potentially fulfilling contract is signed. This is marriage. This is a period of bonding, a period of bonding with another. If this is literally a baby, could be pregnancy and a celebration, a couple celebrating the fact that there's a pregnancy. And it certainly would fit the scenario of what has been outlined. But it could be any deeply emotional event. And the seeing eye to eye with someone. Being able to negotiate a dispute, a conflict, and come to a beautiful resolution of that conflict via the expression of love. Love heals. Love heals. And given time away from conflict, the natural propensity of a human being is to let things heal through love. So that is what will be unexpected. Let's see how it all ends for us, Scorpio. My eye. Oh, I hope that comes out soon. Oh, yes, it makes sense. Temperance. The angel of temperance. This is art. This card was also known as art. So let's treat it first as art. True art is uncalculated, spontaneous expression of our soul's condition and our interpretation of the world through the filter of our personality and experiences. And so art has no boundaries. Like your soul, like your consciousness has no boundaries. You can create infinitely because you are infinite. And so this is about infinite creativity and permitting yourself. And it's nice that love, this exchange of love between you and another comes right before the onset of true art. You can create because you're relaxed and at peace, and it flows out of you in a natural way, like a fountain would flow from the earth. It's connected to its source, and so it overflows. So when you're connected to your source, you overflow with creativity. If it's about a more private and personal experience, then it's one of internal change, where you calm down and you stop needing as much. You stop craving more, and you become totally content with what is and where you are. You appreciate your environment, the people in the environment, and you appreciate your inner calm, feeling at ease and relaxed in the moment. You crave for nothing more. That's why temperance is about moderation, self-control, self-awareness. And in that state, you become truly happy, which is what is predicted by the sun. So by the expression of who you are in the moment, you create art and inner peace. Could it be any better than that, Scorpio? I don't think so. you just have to keep up with the times. When those puzzle pieces come together, the energy accelerates. And to stay aboard, upright, and not get dizzy, you've got to stay calm, centered, grounded, and alert, very aware. And this month is going to prove to be spectacular. So thank you very much for coming to the reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, as they say. But I would appreciate if you would hang out and see the pose that I've chosen to make this reading more physical and not so abstract. This is the idea of taking it out of the mind and putting it into the body so that you feel it on a very visceral, primal level. And then I'll show you a yoga mudra, a hand gesture. The hands are beautiful. They express. They build. They love. And they can hurt. So the hand is an expression of the soul. And the mudra takes a shape that helps you to realign with your source so that your energy is pure. So the mudra will follow the yoga pose. And I ask you to help me out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the middle of nowhere. And nowhere is beautiful. But I would appreciate either helping me to create these videos and all the videos in the future that will use this beautiful, beautiful environment, the big island of Hawaii, one of the most beautiful places in the world, as my backdrop for the spiritual content that I want to share with you. I finally do have a real sanctuary, and it is ultra beautiful. So I want to share that with you. And I ask for donations to help create that. And or if you want to perhaps purchase a private reading from me, you go to grandcentralhealing.com, and there in the shop are all the different readings that I provide. And it's a very simple thing. You send once you purchased, you send me your question, or questions, plural. And those questions should come from you as if you're directing them to your angel, to your guardian angel, and you want an answer. And I, as I said in another video, I'm an angel whisperer. I interpret the call, the message of your angels, and deliver it to you via modern audio file on your email, so you have a permanent record of the reading. And if you have any questions about it, then you can email me afterwards. And that's how it works. So if you would like to partake of that, that would help me tremendously to support these, to support the channel and its mission. So thank you, and namaste and aloha. See you next month. Welcome, Scorpio, to your April 2025 yoga pose, which is associated with the reading that you have just seen. And to incorporate and to bring in that energy we are going to work with the center of the body, the third chakra, the abdominal muscles, because it is this area from which you transmit out your energy into the world, and the world is absorbed into you. It's why the Japanese say that we enter and exit life from our third chakra. So they commit suicide by stabbing themselves in the third chakra, assuming that that is where you are going to exit from. That's how powerful, at least the Japanese feel, this area is. In yoga, we also feel or believe that this is a power center at the third chakra. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build our power center with a very simple pose. We call this pose boat pose because it resembles a boat. So I want you to place your feet in line with your hip sockets out in front of you with your knees bent. There are modifications to this pose that I'm going to show you in case it's too difficult for you in the beginning. Remember, I want you to practice this pose during the month of April. So first start with your back straight up and down. Your back is flat, your hips are pressing forward towards your thighs, you're holding on to your knees, and your feet now magnetically hold you to the earth. So you're connected through your feet and the base of your spine to the energy of the earth. Now I want you to start to feel that energy beneath your feet and beneath your tailbone. And imagine it as a cauldron of fiery energy. And feel that energy warming the soles of your feet. Now face forward, roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Inhale, take a deep breath. Hold your shoulders up high, lifting your chest, elevating your chest, holding your breath, pressing the feet down into the earth. We roll the shoulders back and we pull them down away from the ears, and we draw the abdominal wall in. We lean back, tilting the hips back, pressing the feet into the earth. We roll the shoulders up towards the ears. We take a deep breath, breathe through the abdominal muscles. Pull your shoulders up. Roll your shoulders back and then roll your shoulders down, pressing into the feet. Exhale. Feel the energy moving up, zigzagging up through you, exiting from the crown of the head. Lean back away from the legs. We can engage the abdominal muscles now, tightening them in, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, pressing the feet into the earth. This is a modification. You're already engaging your abdominal muscles. You're holding your knees lightly, not using your arms to support the weight of the torso, just keeping the arms comfortable. We bring the elbows out. We lean back just a little more. And we hold here. You can use the arms as a support or just hold the knees lightly, breathing abdominally, inhaling and exhaling. Exhaling through the nose, opening up the abdominal muscles as you inhale and closing them up, exhaling. Lift the feet up to knee level. Extend the arms out. Pull through the arms, thumbs up towards you. Pull out through the fingertips, feeling lines of energy exiting from your fingertips and your toes. You're engaging the abdominal muscles, holding the body in place. Extend out. Breathe. Concentrate on the center of your body. Feel radiant yellow light exiting from your solar plexus. The light of the sun moving in and out from your solar plexus. Feel it there. Extend out. Continue to breathe slowly through the nose. Hold for as long as you can comfortably. Extend the legs up if possible. Turn the feet towards you. Pull out through the arms. Continue to hold. Hold and breathe. Point the toes, then the knees, put the feet down, lay your hands over your knees, bring the elbows out, rock forward from the hip. Bring the elbows down, inhale, roll your shoulders up towards the ears. Inhale, pull the chest up, lift up. Roll your shoulders back, roll them down, keeping the chest high. Let's do several of these. Inhaling up, lift your shoulders, roll them back. Exhale down. Press the feet flat into the energy of the earth. Connect. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Pull up as high as you can. Press the feet into the earth, into the ground. Keep the tailbone pointed down. Keep the back flat. Pull up. Roll your shoulders back, roll them down. Exhale. Open the knees, fold the legs. Let me face you. We take a deep breath through the mouth. Exhaling, we release the tension from the crown of the head all the way down into the shoulders, over the chest, over the belly, over the hips, over the legs, down into the feet, into the toes. We let go. We sigh. Take a deep breath. Place your hands in prayer. We bow. We say namaste. Inhale up. Now, let me show you the yoga mudra for the month. This is your mudra for April 2025 for you, Scorpio. And it has effects. Its influence is over the solar plexus, the area that we just strengthened with the boat pose. And what you do is very simple. Take your hands and you fold them, thumb over each other, and you point the middle fingers up, and you bring it down to the area of your solar plexus. You close your eyes. You point the finger of the middle fingers up, and you press the hands gently against the solar plexus area. Breathing through the nose. You inhale and you feel the breath at the abdominal wall. You expand the abdominal wall out. Exhale, you draw the abdominal wall in, pointing the middle fingers up. Exhale, draw the abdominal muscles in. Inhale, release them. Breathing from your solar plexus. Take several deep breaths. Feel that area as you breathe. Take a deep breath. Hold your breath. Bring the fingers together. Face the hands forward. Turn the hands over. Lay the wrists on your knees and let go of your palms. Let go of your fingers. Let go of your tension, of your stress. Release it now from the palms of your hands. Let it go. We sigh. We take a deep breath, place your hands into prayer, and bow, saying Namaste. You may practice this mudra 3 to 4 times a day, holding the mudra for about 5 minutes each time. This will strengthen your core, strengthen you from the inside out, and it will deepen your breath, making it more harmonic and complete. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next month. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and donating. Namaste.